So, I'm all pumped up today. I'm just out of my job. So if I don't get famous in 2 weeks, I'll fucking starve. So I was really desperate. I asked my phone, Siri, how to become a good comedian. And the first search result says, oh, don't worry. Your audience is so drunk, no matter what you say, they're going to love you. Okay? And then the second search result says, oh no, don't do it. Your audience is so drunk. You make fun of them, they're going to beat you up. Okay? So I was like, oh, okay. Okay, it looks like the only thing I need to figure out is what kind of drunks I'm dealing with. And then I came to this place, there's no alcohol. Does life have to be so complicated? But there aren't a lot of Chinese doing this, right? So I've been doing this for a while, and a couple of weeks ago, it was the first time I saw another Chinese comedian performing in Sacramento. And I was like, oh, finally someone from the same background. I have to steal some tricks from him. And then this guy started talking about the size of Chinese dicks. I was like, what? Speak for yourself, motherfucker! And don't reveal our national secret. I was like the president talking to James Comey. You're lying and leaking at the same time. Okay? Your dick accusations are totally witch hunt. Look at these hands. Are they small? Are they small? Okay, so that's the trick, guys. Whenever you want to defend yourself, you can always find a presidential quote to help you. Okay? So, I know some of you may not like politics, right? It's a divisive topic these days. Some people can get mad. If you're like that, I'm sorry, because politics is the only thing I know, right? Only thing I ever talk about. Believe it or not, I actually have a fucking PhD in political science. Do you know what that means?
No.
Then that means I can't find a job. Okay? That's why I'm trying my luck here. So I used to have a short-term teaching position, but it's a 1-year contract. So right now I'm all on my own. And when I was teaching, I had to sneak to Sacramento to do all the comedy shit, right? Because I was too afraid of bumping into my students. But just imagine if they find out that I do better comedies than lectures, right? What do they say? Why don't you do this shit in the class? We pay the fucking tuition and you save the best shit for the clubs? It's conflict of interest, right? I don't know how to answer that. But really, you can't really blame me, right? I did try to tell some jokes in the class. The thing is, jokes are not funny without the F word. How do you think the comedians make you guys laugh, right? They're smart or what? No. They just say a lot of fucks. Okay? So, and a friend of mine saw my video online. He was like, how can you say so many fucks? You were on the stage. I was like, are you kidding me? I say fucks only when I'm on the stage, okay? You want me to give you free laughs off the stage? No fucking way. Okay? Remember that, okay? $2.99 for every fuck I say, okay? Remember that. Yeah, so what else? Yeah, the same is true for racial slurs, right? They're so funny, right? I've never seen a black comedian fail on stage, right? They never bomb, right? But they can use the N-word in the least appropriate ways. Like sometimes I really, really hope that someone can invent a really bad racial slur for Chinese. That will help me so much. My shows will be so much better. And in fact, I'm counting on the president to help me, right? Because he's so good with names. If I come up with someone, that's probably his, most memorable achievement in office. But some people say, maybe you can say Chinaman, right? Chinaman is kind of offensive, right? But not really. It's just a combination of two common words, right? China and man. I tried it on my son. It didn't work. I said, eat your veggie, Chinaman. It didn't really have any reaction, but it worked much better on my daughter, believe me. Because I said, brush your teeth, China woman. And that definitely worked much better, right? Because I know that because she almost beat the shit out of me. Yeah, so, what else? So by now you probably can guess I'm from China, right? So it's a very different country, very different. When I first came here, all the culture shock and shit. And there's so many things I had never seen in China, right? So many things new to me. Things like freedom, fortune cookies. Really, I swear to God, you can't find any fortune cookie in the entire China, right? Because if you want to know your fortune in China, you have to pay. But you have to go to some like fake Buddhist monks, and they will randomly pick some bamboo with some notes on it. Right, that's your fortune. It's actually quite accurate, almost as accurate as fortune cookies. But it's much more expensive, really. But I mean, fortune cookies are not completely free, of course. The cost of knowing your fortune here is that you have to first eat an overpriced, shitty meal. Right? It's not like I don't like Chinese food. I like Chinese food. But the thing is, if nobody told you before, orange chicken is not Chinese food, okay? Well, the first time I went to an American Chinese restaurant, there were these two white folks that are really confident. Hey, let's order some orange chicken. And the other guys, yeah, great idea. So I said, oh, so they're so confident. So I'll order the same thing. And the waitress was a little puzzled. How come a Chinaman getting ideas from the two white folks? But whatever, she just brought me the dish. And guess what? That's the first and the last time I ate orange chicken. I was really shocked. Not only there was no orange, but there was no chicken. And so there was just some deep fried carbs, like coated with more carbs, shaped like shit. I mean, we eat a lot of crazy shit in China, right? We eat fish brain, right? We eat pig ears, goat kidneys. We eat all kinds of crazy shit, but we're not crazy enough to eat orange and no fucking chicken. Okay, well, what else? So yeah, before I get out of here, there's last thing I want to tell you about. So it's something I read about recently. I think it's really interesting. Do you guys know how Ivanka Trump learned about her skills in marketing? Right, that was when she was 6 years old. She was a marketing expert already. Okay, because she had a lemonade stand, but her community was so rich and quiet. Right, there was no foot traffic, so there was no visitors. Right, no visitors to her lemonade stand. So what can she do? But guess what? She still managed to sell all the lemonade to her servants. And the servants are like, oh, okay. So they reach to the pocket and get the last coin. Okay, that's literally the art of the deal. Right? Such a good deal for the servants. Just by having some shitty lemonade, you get to keep your fucking job. Okay, so whenever you hear her daddy said on TV like something like "you're fired," it was probably some suckers who couldn't take the lemonade anymore. I already had 2 gallons. Can I go to the bathroom first? No, you're fired. And that business model actually became so much more convenient these days. It's brought into a much higher level, right? Because now the big daddy can fire thousands of federal employees. And guess what? That thousands of people happen to be those who have the power to send your asses in jail or take your kids away. Right? So now you can imagine how much lemonade they can sell. Okay? Not just lemonade, they can make you swallow anything. You know, from Trump wine made in China to the golden shower peed in Russia. Okay? So don't say I didn't warn you guys. Enjoy your drinks while you can. So, okay, I guess I'll get out of here. My Twitter account is Dr. Huey Li. I hope to see you guys there someday. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Huey Li.